And in the left corner, weighing 80 kgs, hailing from Durban, KwaZulu. You know they can't even say KwaZulu. KwaZulu Natal.
Name a country starting with a C. Cape Town.
You know what number one actually should be? Fuck this whole 30 seconds. Shibobo Stembu, boy.
Ocho Stembu.
Sensational.
That one showed you who your friends were. Snake could just bought by her pussy.
Rest before you rest.
Octopussy. Squid Games.
Sensational.
Let Me Mansplain Podcast.
Hello.
Hey, before we even start, nah, I need to give you niggas daps. You niggas held it down. Like that last week's episode really made me feel like Quavo. And not in the good way. Because we all know that in the Migos, Quavo is the weakest link. Jesus Christ, did I feel like the weakest link there? Offset and Takeoff were taking the mic there. Man, we're doing a madness. Take off! Bruv, no.
So K.A.N.E is Takeoff and I'm Offset.
I
Yes.
don't know, hey?
I think so.
I think so too. The only reason I think so is because I think K.A.N.E is underrated. Everyone writes K.A.N.E off, but K.A.N.E, we all know down that K.A.N.E
He's barely there. He was left off a bad and He was left off a bad and bougie.
He's left off a bad and bougie. It's straightening though.
Do it look like I'm left off bad and bullshit?
But straightening though.
Straightening. I still think Offset destroyed
straightening
that.
it. Nah, the Takeoff. It's the other one, the modern day one. But anyway, speaking of the modern day, we are back in here with the modern day's most sensational podcast.
Sensational.
You hear me? The most sensational podcast.
Sensational.
On this motherfucking planet, in this motherfucking solar system. With yours truly, the bringer of truth, the dropper of gems, man you hate to love and love to hate, Mr. Fear Bavaria. Let's get it.
Yo, this is Wesley Sniper. I shoot him from a distance like Roberto Carlos.
Ayike. Isendele kankabindele inzala abantu lapho wabhebla silahle impilo ngenami ngani. Let me mansplain le uKA.N.E. We are here.
And if you don't know, now you know, nigga. This is the Let Me Mansplain Podcast, where everything goes, just as long as you can mansplain it. Let's get it. Jesus Christ, I miss doing that, dude.
Dude, we fucked it up last week.
I forgot completely. I'm like, wait, what did this guy say?
Bro,
you know what happened?
Actually, do this. Yo,
I actually said it back.
I feel like the announcer just before a boxing match, bro.
Let's get ready to rumble!
Bruh,
It's time!
And in the left corner, weighing 80 kgs, hailing from Durban, KwaZulu. You know they can't even say KwaZulu. KwaZulu Natal.
You know, that actually had me deep in things, because every time I listen to Black Americans try to speak vernac, my mind kind of does a little bit of like a Dougie, because it's like, I look at your skin color and I look at you and I just expect to just come off you naturally. Then when I hear Charlemagne try to do them things, I'm like, bro, what's going on here? What on earth is going on?
You know what? I'm glad that you raised that, because African Americans turn into white people when they're faced against, or not, when they're faced with Africans.
Thanks.
So it's like when we start speaking our languages, they're like, oh, what is that? Nah, I'm just gonna call you John. Then they start acting like white people. And they have crazy names too. Janisha, Taquisha,
Brenda, Letitia, Linda, Felicia, Dawn, LaShawn,
Inez and Delisha.
Hey, they have their names.
Jaquan.
Daquan.
Quatavius.
Half of them, half of their names don't mean fuck all. Like what does Taquan Contavious? Well, like what does it all mean?
Contavious.
Shaniqua.
Like
Jesus Christ. But to be fair,
Shanae.
yeah, us African black parents have equivalents. Like, what is immaculate? Brilliant.
No, but that's
Pretty
that
girl.
explains itself. That explains
That is
itself.
pretty self-explanatory. I won't even lie to you. You see,
All right, I
Nigerians,
think
their
from-
success. You know what I'm saying?
Success.
Self-explanatory.
All right. It's self-explanatory, but I mean, like, what is it on? Like, what were you thinking when you gave me this name? Like, what made you hold me up and think,
Hold
precious?
on. Right.
Yo,
Back in the day, there was a guy by the name of Audacious. Bruh. Yeah, I'm telling you. K.A.N.E, you know who it is. I'm not gonna put him out there. Oh my
Yo,
gosh.
man.
The minute the girls heard that, oh Audacious, bruh. I died, bruh.
man.
Oh my gosh. Actually, no. There was a time in grade 8 when everyone, like, it was still like our first exam season or something. And then we were all getting our names stuck on the tables because we had to sit in that seat for the duration of the whole exam, whatever period. So now everyone's walking around, looking at each other. Can't remember.
Remember that.
Everyone's walking around, looking at each other's first names and second names. And we're all trying to see what the fuck is going on here. So with me, everyone knew both my names, so there was nothing new to see. Everyone came to me like, it was nothing. Yo, bro, people had 3 names. People had names that sounded cut off. Yo, bro, some chick had a name that sounded Nigerian, but also didn't make sense at the same time. And we kept destroying her. Yo, and you see, as niggas, bro, young niggas were stupid, bro. Young teenage boys are stupid, bro. We're busy loving people because of the names that their parents have given them. And it means shit, but yo, that shit was fucking funny.
The ones
Yo.
that
Wait,
really
do ya-
mess me up
Wait,
about
wait,
my
wait.
African parents are the ones where they obviously I don't think South African niggas, but I'm just saying from the continent, it's when they name you after inanimate objects or just normal nouns. Like there's a lot of man named Friday out here. I'm like, why did you call your kid Friday?
But Wednesday's normal.
September.
April.
September, bro.
How April, bro.
Okay, April is fire.
Wait.
bro.
Do you remember director?
Director. Yo, bro. We had characters
Ibo.
up in this bitch, bro. We had so many. I don't even want to name them because I don't want to out niggas, bro. But nah, we had a lot.
Director.
Director.
What did the man go on to do with his life? Because if he isn't yelling cut and scene and action, I think it's a waste of a good name, dog.
Bro. But speaking of childhood and stuff, yo, I started watching Squid Game. Have you watched that or started watching Squid Game?
Nah.
No, what the fuck is that?
Alright, let me tell you. In a nutshell, basically, Squid Game is a series about these people
Squids.
who
Is it based in Asia?
it's based in Asia. But anyway,
Is it tentacle porn?
nah, nigga.
Wow.
Anyway, this man.
That's what Asians are about, man.
Anyway, yeah. So these people, there's just a bunch of people who like have gambling addictions, and then they like heavy in debts, like something billion in debts. Some people are 900 million in debts. So then now they were all given a choice to play a game, right? With a person, a random dude in a suit. If they won that game and they lost multiple times, but if they won it, they gave them money and then gave them a card and said, if you want to come play more games for money, call this number, then we'll pick you up and all that stuff. Cool. So some people did that. Of course, these people are addicts. And then they got into the car. They went to the place. I'm not going to explain too much, but in a nutshell, they go there and they play games basically for a huge sum of money. And there's a lot of fuckery that goes on in between. You will see after episode 1, you'll get hooked. After the first game is called Red Light, Green Light. So when the robot says green lights, you can move. When it says red lights, you have to stop. You can't move an inch. So basically, yeah, that's how it goes, right? And I don't want to ruin it too much for those that haven't watched it. But I think that the most important aspect of it is the parts that is really interesting, but I can't ruin it. But yeah, that shit is lit. You are playing games for a huge sum of money. There's so many twists and turns in between. You actually think about how you can actually get your own team together. I actually started thinking, Kisho, which one of my niggas would I bring to come play these games for me if we had to be in a group? Because I know the three of us, we intelligence already. That's number one. Intelligence is always needed. Two, we can play sports, we athletic. It's fine.
Yep, that's true.
You know what I'm saying? So like, I would trust y'all niggas to come with. But then there's some people's aspect. Yeah.
Ha, come with.
Oh my God, you had to say it again.
Gay.
Yo, bro, that was delayed,
Jesus.
bro. That was so delayed. I'm like, there's people to come with. I'm like, pause for what? For
Jesus
the
Christ.
why? Then I had
I
to hit
didn't
the
catch
VAR.
that.
VAR, bro. I had to go up to the screen and look at it closely. Pause.
No. You'll have to go back 18 seconds and look at it. But I will talk about that later. But yeah.
So, sounds like Hunger Games. This joint just sounds like Hunger.
It's like a mix of Hunger Games with the Matrix. And yo, bro, it's dope as
raw,
shit.
Raw.
But it's also
no one dies though. No, you don't get to die or anything. Like death is not an option.
I don't want to say because you have to watch it.
Spoiler alert.
Nah, fuck it. Spoiler alert.
Okay, so-
It's becoming the most viewed series on Netflix. Fuck, spoiler alert. You die if you lose.
Oh shit. Okay, now I'm
Real.
fucking watch it.
You die.
now
So
I'm
after the
watching.
first
I'm like-
game, listen, I'm gonna ruin it for niggas. Spoiler alert. Fuck all your niggas, bro. Listen. The first nigga started moving and then he's like, ha, look. And then he was still shifting when they said red lights. He's like, ha, look at me. Can't do any slight movement. Sniper.
Dead.
Done him.
Ooh.
No mercy. You sign up for it. They give you a chance at the beginning to say, okay, if you want to play this game, come forward and sign up and for your consents and your information. If you don't want to play, you can leave. They give you a choice. But still, motherfuckers is greedy. Addictions. Whole bunch of
But my thing is this. Wait, hold up. But how big is this prize money though?
Nigga,
like the first
billions.
one- Oh, so like
billions.
the first one. So you telling me like on the first one they get you on a low investment type thing where you're not really gonna die, and then you win, and then you want to come back for more kind of thing, or is it like a
No,
from the
no.
get go? It's smoke.
It's from jump and smoke, but with each person that dies, the money increases. So it was like at a few hundred thousands at first, and then it went up to like $1 billion or so. I'm not too sure. I can't remember the exact amount. But each time someone dies, and then there's twists and turns in it. You think that people can only die in the game? Oh my gosh! Hey, twists and turns. It's literally the Hunger Games mixed with the Matrix. It's just one, and it's like a little bit lighthearted, a little bit, even though people do die. But oh man, that shit is fire.
You know who would have? You see who would have an advantage there?
Who?
You see, if I've got cancer, bro, I'm on smoke. I'm going anyway. Let me get the spread. No, I'm saying like if you already have a terminal illness around the corner, bro, and you're not really itching to die, it's not really like a risk. But if you like got your whole life ahead of you and you're doing this thing,
There
it's a bit
is
dicey. Like
yeah, there is a
I'm
man
thinking
there.
about it now.
Now there is a man
Now.
that does have cancer.
Ow, that man must be the animal. He must be on smoke properly.
Nah, he's an old ass man, but hey.
I get shame.
Now I need to watch this shit, bro.
Yeah, this sounds
I
good.
need to watch this shit. This
Bruh.
sounds dope.
Bruh, and I don't mean to jump into it this early, but I feel like we haven't done it in a minute. This brings me to this week's top 5.
Top five.
Top five.
Top
Yeah.
5.
Right. So this week's top 5 is the top 5 games we used to play. Because in Squid Game, they actually used to play like normal elementary games or any type of game, and it would actually be deadly. So, right, I have the top 5 games we used to play, right? So at number 5, I have Open Gates.
Yeah.
Oh, shit,
That's a shit. That's
So,
a
bro,
shit.
I
That's
can
a
never
shit.
forget. I'll never forget, bro, in primary school how we were playing Open Gates and man caught a toughies to the face. See,
super
Open
kick.
Games used to get, dude, Open Games used to get dicey, but yeah, let's move.
Okay, Open Gates is basically running from one point of the field to the other without getting caught, right?
Yeah, and then as soon as you'd run one at a time. So it's like all like, let's say if there's 10 of us playing, right? There'd be a point on the other side, and then there'd be a guy in the middle. And then one by one, we'd have to run to get to the other point. And then if you get caught, you also become like sort of a goalkeeper. And when the one person runs past all of the people and gets to the other side, they yell open gates, and then everyone can run at the same time.
Yeah.
And then it's like chaos. So open gates becomes dope AF when there's like a huge group of people.
Yeah, when there's
like when there's 20 plus, when there's 20 plus niggas, it becomes A1 because like, oh no, it just becomes raucous. It just becomes raucous, bro.
I feel like homie had a flashback there.
Dude, man had a whole flashback.
Bro.
Jesus
I can't
Christ.
remember. Bro, man.
Anyway, let me get to it.
Yeah, let's
Number
skip to the
4.
next one.
Number 4 on the top 5 games is marbles. You see marbles, boy.
Of course. Yeah.
Marbles.
Oh, marbles, yes. That's for shit.
You couldn't tell us
And
shit.
you had to be good. You
Yeah,
had
to be
good.
dope.
You had to be
Niggas used to do trick shots from Fanyung. Hey, remember that dude with the long, skinny fingers, bro? Shit, bro.
Oh, yeah, I remember that nigga. Yeah,
That nigga,
yeah,
bro.
yeah.
You know, so whenever he pulls up, he has a sack of marbles. Alright, bro. Anyway, number
He
3,
used to kill us. Yo.
dude. Number 3, basic rock, paper, scissors. That's an iconic game across the world, around the world,
Nah,
spanning
nah,
generation.
I wouldn't even be in the top 5.
Bruh,
I feel you,
That's
I
why
feel
I'm
you,
trying to like,
I
what
feel
the
you.
fuck?
So
Number
roughly,
2.
That's so,
Oh yeah.
yeah. Next one.
Number 2, Crazy 8. Excuse me.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
See, for South Africans,
Many.
Crazy 8 is
Much money
extremely
was
serious.
won over Crazy 8.
And
like,
lost.
Money. You see, when you
Like-
put money on the joint, bro.
Crazy 8 is serious because there's levels of Crazy 8. Because when you're younger, when you're a kid, you just play normal Crazy 8. You know what I'm saying? As you get to high school times, there you start playing strip Crazy 8. You know what I'm saying? Each time someone gets knocked out,
doubles. Where people
Double-
have doubles. You said
know what I'm
people like
saying?
that doubles and 8 could reverse. I'm like, what the fuck? How does that even work, bruh?
dude, you only play the proper one once you're older. Like once you've gone through your whole phases of remixing the game to fit the whole. Bruh, remember we even made a song from it. Damn, life's so short. Fuck it, I don't want to go to my Cooper.
Oh, all right. Yeah.
Remember
I
my
remember the
Cooper Cup.
Oh, yeah, the Makufe
It was
Cup.
literally like the second
Yeah,
league,
yeah,
yo.
yeah.
But anyway, and then at number 1, the divider, and yes, I say divider, the divider of friendships, relationships, and all that is ships. 30 seconds.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
I was on smoke. I'm
I
always
lost
on
many
smoke
of
with 30
friends over that
seconds.
shit.
Nah, man, I'm on smoke with 30 seconds because my general knowledge is a mess. Because I just know weird things that I don't know how I know them.
30
So, yeah.
seconds will show you who your friends are, my nigga. Yo. Yeah. But
Wait,
let me get through.
how
yeah.
does 30 seconds show you your friends are, though?
No, not show you who your friends are, but it's like it shows you. No, it will show you who your friends are because if you can't answer as quick as them, if this person gets mad at you, it's like, guys, we can see who you are. Because it's like, yes, it is a game of intellect, but it's also of general knowledge. So if you don't have the general knowledge, imagine how someone would treat you. Because I've seen people treat each other a whole madness during the game just because they couldn't figure shit out, and they'd be like, and then the
honest.
timer runs out.
To be honest, bro. To be honest, I'm one of those niggas. It's not even a personal thing. I just like to win. Like you keep wasting on a man when I'm trying to compete and win. It's like when you play football outside, like nigga, come on, bro. Trap the fucking ball. Jesus Christ. Pass the ball. Do something, blood. Don't every time now I pass you the ball. Now it's not going to go anywhere. We're gonna lose it. Now you end up being the nigga who's open, waving your hands. No one's passing you. Yeah, that's just how it is. I want to win.
Bruh, the shit
I
that
ain't here to
pisses
make
me
no
off.
friends.
The shit that pisses me off about 30 seconds is if someone can't explain. I can understand if you don't understand. If you can't explain,
yeah.
Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
that's
If I give you a simple clue, like the capital of Istanbul or something, and then you can, or the capital of Turkey, sorry. You know what I'm saying? Then you say Istanbul.
the capital of Istanbul. yo.
The capital of Turkey, and you say Istanbul. You should know that. That's like a popular thing. But then if you can't get
Bro.
that, my nigga, if you can't even articulate something like SpongeBob, we'll be like, it was a cartoon. You can also put it in dishes. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? You know what I'm saying?
How, bruh? All you have to say, who lives in a pineapple under the sea? Jesus Christ! If you don't get that, you lived under a rock. But the whole
Name a country starting with a C. Cape Town.
Oh wait, let me run through those 5. I have a few honorable mentions, yo. But anyway, at number 5, I had Open Gates. Number 4, Marbles.
Yeah.
Number 3, Rock Paper Scissors.
Yeah.
Number 2, Crazy 8.
Can we swap number 3 for something? Can we swap number 3 for
Okay.
like
Tops.
My tops.
Tops is easy. Bro.
Yeah. I'm
Tops
at
are
top.
easy,
Nice. Number 3, Tops. Number 2, Crazy 8. Number 1, 30 Seconds. Honorable mentions.
Bro.
Yep.
Do you guys remember
what?
General
I don't
Knowledge?
Oh yeah.
General
but,
Knowledge 1. Oh, that shit was crazy, bro.
Bro, I don't know if this.
Those are white people games.
This is a
But it's
game.
Upushumpu.
Dodgeball. It's also a white people game. The Shump was also dodgeball.
Straight up.
Dodgeball with the
But
plastic.
our dodgeball
Yeah.
is crazy. I was crazy though. Yo. That one. That
Nah,
dodgeball's
bro.
teamwork. It's
Nah,
heavy
but you
teamwork.
see the thing is here in SA, girls were actually extremely good at these games. Extremely good at them.
Extremely good at them, yeah. True shit though.
That was what's it called? Yeah, I forgot this thing, blood.
Where they use the
Um,
strings, right?
No, something
Put
like
it
black
in.
mapatile. No, something.
Oh, hide and
That
seek.
joint.
That's
Hide and seek.
Yeah, hide and seek. There we go. That
Yeah,
joint,
we should have actually added hide and seek. instead
Bruh,
of
that's
fucking-
legendary.
Everyone
yeah,
played
yeah,
hide and
yeah,
seek.
yeah. That's
Everyone
legendary.
played hide and seek.
Oh, you know what's the
but I was
number
a
one? You know
boss
what
at that
number
shit,
one
dog.
should be? You know what number one should be? You know what number one actually should be? Fuck this whole 30 seconds. Shibobo Stembu, boy.
Ocho Stembu.
Yes.
Sensational.
That one showed you
Ocho
who your friends
Stem.
were. So basically, for the people who don't know what a Shibobo Pocho Stembu, Pocho is basically panna, nutmeg, put the ball through the man's legs and football. And then you'd have to choose like a pole on the other side of the field, and you'd have to run all the way there, and everyone who's playing would beat your back in until you got there. No homo. Pause.
He said it was gay. So what?
Jesus.
I mean, like slap your back.
Pause.
Yo. Because that was a combination of games. That was a combination of the Penna, of Vishibobo Pocho, and then it was also of Stembu. Because we used to just play Stembu. Like, we played and be like, if you don't say it when you stand up, you get hit.
Or do
Yo,
something.
man.
Or
That's
when you
amazing.
do something that we
Exactly.
agreed on.
It was a combination.
Intense.
Oh, bro.
Gents.
Our
Gents.
childhoods was stupid, bro.
Yeah, what's up?
You know, that's another one. I don't know if it constitutes as a game, but Ukatana was a big one, bro.
Snitching.
No, like
Oh.
you'd go up to a nigga would come up to you like a kiksabi, like, and then you pero, then you start a pair, like
Oh.
niggas will spice up a thing.
But that's a fight.
Nah, that's not a game, bro. That's not a game. That's just some dumb thing.
That's not a game.
It's just what weird kids do in like, you know, when you're a child, when you're a
Yeah.
child, and then in primary school, and
The
then-
psychopathic kids.
yeah,
The
yeah.
narcissist kids.
That's
the
not
ones
a
who are now
game, that's just
gangsters.
weird.
That's what they did.
Yeah, just try and
I don't
make
even
it
think it was the
right.
kids. It wasn't even the kids. It's like your olders. It's like always your OGs would be like, guy, and
That's
You
what
ain't
I'm
afraid of
telling
them.
you. They're gangsters.
you hear-
It's
you
not a
hear 'em.
game.
These people are not.
You
They
hear
own
them.
guns.
That's not a game at all.
Bro,
That's some
nah, bro.
stupidity. It's not a game, bro.
It's a game the way Saw would like it. You want to play a game?
What the fuck?
No.
All right.
There's a nigga we played open gate with in back in primary. He stuck his head in a fence. He was running so
Oh
fast.
yes,
he
I
had his head
remember
stuck
this.
in a
I
fucking fence.
remember that. I remember that. I remember that. It was such a commotion, man. Teachers had to be called. It was such a mazza. I remember that.
Nah. You see the funniest thing in the man. You see, whenever teachers were always like ahead of themselves, whenever they were coy, whenever they thought that they knew what was going on. Remember when there were kids dancing on the field, because there was some protest for some green economics, save the environment bullshit, and everyone thought it was a fight. And teacher was like, no, stop. They started running until these kids were dancing and waving their, bruh. All the hippie kids, bruh. That shit was funny as a motherfucker.
Fights were the best thing ever. Like at school. You see, dude, Ipero, bro, that was like the best thing ever. Just the sheer chaos of it all. Like niggas couldn't even
you would
fight
hear
properly.
that shit from like far.
Nah.
And you
I would be run. I would run.
I don't
to
fucking
it.
lie. You ran.
No,
I
not
ran
me.
to it.
Not me. Not
I
me.
ran
Definitely not me.
Ah,
Me. Do you know
And
me?
then
Wait.
teachers-
Me out of all
And then teachers
people.
would pull up with the whistles, and then you'd hear
Yeah.
whistles, and you'd hear teachers running. Then you book.
Why is the kids in red like the popo coming, bro? We're so stupid. Why would kids run like the popo coming? Yeah, and then all of a sudden every nigga start running, bro. No.
Bruh,
Listen, there was some
reflexes.
shit. Yo, bro, not even means go deeper in memory lane, but yo, bro, being in school is so stupid. There was a time where someone just started running around saying, I like to push it. And then somehow the whole grade joined in. I like to push it. Remember that shit? Oh my gosh, that shit was funny as a motherfucker. That was funny. And then everyone was yanked out of their classrooms. And I don't know, I was like, oh, you animals. That's what the teacher was saying to us. You animals. You're acting like baboons. Yo, bro.
That's some racist shit right
Yes, exactly. You know when they always say,
Yo.
oh, don't speak
Yo.
your language here. Go speak your language at home. They always said
the
no.
one that was the most mazza, bro. Like you do the smallest thing, and man would be on some. Oh no, this isn't a township school. This is a prestigious school. Okay, you can't do all of that. That
Bruh.
township school, nigga. I'm not even from the hood.
Fuck.
What do you mean?
Nah, bro. Listen.
Bruh, like,
Listen, I don't know if K.A.N.E was. No, I don't think K.A.N.E was there. There was a time where I conquered or I defeated one of the most horrendous teachers on earth just by talking to her. I don't know what was going on. It was something to extent of whatever she was doing wasn't working. So then I was like, all right, listen, yo, as much as I am like a chill student, like, listen, this thing of yours isn't working, blah, 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 blah. Yo, homegirl started wilding out on me. I'm like, I'm having a normal conversation with you. And she couldn't even talk to me anymore. I was like, all right, let me stop. And then another girl tried to say something. She started wilding on her too. After that, she tries to go to the principal and everything. And then reports, because I didn't even know any of this happened, but reports come back that the principal was on my side. Gotcha, bitch. I was like, oh shit. And everyone was coming up to me like, oh my gosh, he defeated this teacher. I'm like, yeah, nigga.
yeah, bitch.
Bruh.
But you have that effect like with like most teachers. Like, let's be honest, because you did that same shit in high school again. I remember it.
That's what I was talking about, that high school.
Remember?
Nah, but
Oh, you're talking about that bitch.
Yes.
But also we can't forget that, bro. Wes is a valedictorian type cat, bro. This nigga wasn't just some run-of-the-mill kind of nigga, because see, these teachers have lip.
And he acts like he was some, like, you know what I'm saying?
Like
he
we
was
forget
some
this
regular
guy was
ass
first
nigga.
in class most of the time. This was a valedictorian
You know what I'm
type,
saying?
head boy type. Everyone's
You just take care of my business out there, baby. I don't know why we finna cheap by letting niggas know this type shit, man.
Yeah, it's no, this is what I'm trying to achieve. It's the fact that, bro, when you're not on like that level, you can't be on smoke, because these teachers are slick. Because I remember I tried to give some lip, and then she was like, oh, not you with the 30% in maths. Damn! I'm like, oi, boy.
Some teachers had amazing comebacks. Yo.
Bro.
No, they came at us.
Okay, and also I need to say I didn't always get 30%. I just had a bad game, okay?
It's okay. No need to explain yourself, my guy.
No,
we
listen,
all did pure maths. It's fine.
We all
It's
did
over,
pure math.
bro.
Oh
Like,
yeah, we went counting
over.
marbles. We didn't count maths light.
Bruh.
Sensational.
It's not this,
Sugar-free
bro.
maths.
Exactly. It's not fucking Coca-Cola, dude. It's not fucking Pepsi. It's not Coke Light. It's not
Sugar-free
Pepsi.
maths.
Jesus Christ. Oh my gosh. Yo, they always try to make it seem like it was the same thing. No, it's not. Pepsi and Coke are two different things to me. How is Florida Road ratchet? Let's just jump in.
Florida Road has gotten so ratchet, dude. Before it was the place, like you'd go there and it would be top notch, but now niggas are forcing on the image thing. They're forcing too much trying to be blessers. Like, Florida Road, it's like literally a small road with like 5, 6, 7 speed bumps. You'll see man come through with the Vrpa at the Shell garage. Bro, you are in a garage. Literally, you do not want to do anything that is flammable. But you're out here pumping your exhaust pipe, spitting flames out your exhaust pipe in a garage to fill up.
Dudes
you can blow the whole shit up.
Dudes would sprint for 100 centimeters and stop.
Bro, exactly.
Yeah.
See, that one is the stupidest thing ever. Man will press the accelerator full so you can hear the engine only to slow down for the speed bump. I'm like, yo. And then between that and the wannabe chicks now, there's wannabe slay queens. There's wannabe bad bitches. Like, you're not a bad bitch. You don't get there yet. You're around the vicinity. Like, if this was a club, you'd have to wait outside. You don't get free pass in. But they force. Bro, this is like
real bad bitches get invited to private parties.
Thank you.
In all honesty,
Case
because
you
know what I'm saying.
Point.
You have to order the package, especially when you want that good, you have to order it. You don't just waltz into a place and buy from the table. No.
Bro.
You know what the flop is, though? You know what the flop is? Let's just be honest, right? If you went to Florida and someone brought you there, yeah, you're not, like you're the problem. You know what I'm saying? Like, when we go to Florida, you must have your own money. You understand? You must go there at your own accord. You understand? If I say to the both of you right now, if I say, yo, let's go to Florida, you should look at your pocket and go, homie, I can't do it right now. And it's okay. We'll understand. Whereas with some people, they've taken Florida and they've added that flavor, that gassy flavor, where it's just, no, it's okay, homie. You can come. No, dog, it's not that place.
I see what you mean. See what I'm saying?
It's like, not that place.
It's we've added that I'm gonna say crucify me if you want, classes, whatever, but it's ratchet. It's very ratchet, dude.
I'm sorry. It's not the kind of place where you bring people who don't have their own money to spend. You know what I'm saying? Because now they bring this other type of flavor, and I'm black. I'm not being racist. I'm just saying, it's just what it is.
And to me, you know what? It's the peacock. It's peacocking. It's like low level peacocking.
Exactly.
Obviously, peacocking is at different levels, but like Florida is kind of like the level where it's entry level peacocking. You got a GTI.
Right, it's white people levels. Like, let's just put it up there. It's white people levels. Just say it, dog.
It's not even white people levels, bro. That's not.
At one point, it was. Those places that were there, it belonged to white people,
bro. Like, yeah, that's true. It used to belong to white people and used to be poppy and stuff. But I feel as if white people, the majority, as much as they love their clubs and shit, the majority wants brunch spots, high tea spots.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying? So they couldn't have the best of both worlds where they mix the club life and that. And then now it's like black people, we love the club life. So we're going to go ahead and hit the club life. So the balance is not there anymore. Let's just say that.
Exactly. One is outweighing the other.
Yeah. No. Florida is the streets. It just is the streets. Like, you don't just go to Florida on a chill. You go to Florida because you're either sourcing Huns or you just wanna flex. A little bit.
It's weird though, because it's just like these are brunch spots, like Wes said. I just been to like Florida just recently. I mean, you see white chicks, Asian chicks, Indian chicks just wanting to chill, and then you see black dudes doing exactly what you guys were talking about,
flexing,
pumping the fucking cars, flexing, doing all this weird shit, and you're like, homie, homie, like
because. This is something I've actually been deep. It's because they know their target market. They know they're there for black hands. Damn! They're there for black hands. Chinese, Asian chicks, they're not there for them. They're there for black hands. They're there. Osnekuku. Ombali. Palesa.
Snetemba, Snekuku, Palesa, all of them.
That's where the
Oh my,
Ashley
hey.
Ashley and Nikita are not looking at that.
shit.
They don't give a damn.
And this goes back to what I was saying. Ashley and Nikita brought themselves here. Usne kuku ulethwe ilele yablesa. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying now?
Snake Cuckoo got bought by her pussy.
Rest before we to rest.
Octopussy. Squid Games.
Sensational.
Sensational.
Bro, we've been mad slow today with the puns, yeah? I can't remember us dishing out much things though.
I know she comes with
been
that Squid
mad.
Games, yo. She pulls up with them
Man.
Squid Games, dog. That octopussy.
That
Suction.
Yo. This is actually something I've been thinking about a lot, eh? This whole like the peacocking and the games we play. And I really realized that, bro, we are our own worst enemy when it comes to this. Because black people, bro, I'm not gonna, like, white people, Asian, they all have their own version of this problem. But when it comes to just the fuckery we see just outside in society, we are like our own worst problem. Because niggas complain about chicks always want to come for your guap. But when the first thing when we have guap is we show it. That's all we do. We flex it trying to get the gang. Then chicks, they complain that niggas only want to smash and jump. But are they not on this whole WAP thing? Like, literally, Florida. When was the last time I went to Florida? I drove past Florida on the way somewhere. I stopped to get something. I was getting like a bite, whatever. And then I literally see this chick. Her tits are basically out, bro. Like, her tits are basically bloody out. Dude. It might as well be. Because she's wearing, like, you know, this, like, under boob joint.
Oh, like, yeah, I've seen that bit. Like, exactly. Yo, that's some stripper shit,
like,
bro.
It looks like a sock around your chest.
Yeah.
Bro.
It's the stupidest thing ever, bro.
No, it's not the one from under. It's not the one from under. It's the one from over. So it's like it's holding the top half, and then the under half if your tit is out.
Yeah, I see that one.
Basically out, and I'm like, raw. This is what we're doing now. And look, if you want to do your thing, that's cool. That's totally cool. You should be able to wear whatever. But if you advertise a Mercedes, don't now expect niggas to pull up to your yard trying to buy a Corsa Light. They're gonna try and buy a Mercedes because you're advertising Mercedes. I never get this one. This one really makes me scratch my head. It just really makes me scratch my head when the dude is flexing and then he's upset that chicks only want him for his money. I never.
Yeah, but dudes put themselves in the situation. In all honesty, you know, like that's what I said. Like for multiple episodes, is that we know better. We just don't care. We really don't. Dudes
No.
Yep.
You know what? We care when we get burnt. We care when we get burnt. That's when we care.
Even
not
if
really.
Get burned. No, niggas just don't care.
Some niggas keep going. Some niggas just keep going, bro. They don't give a fuck.
For this life, I cannot change. That's what niggas do, bro.
actually, you've got a good point. Because did you see what happened with Bukanyimbao?
What's up?
The nigga took her back. Nigga took her back.
What?
They were all lovey-dovey. You didn't see. Man was in Dubai, got a new Rolls Royce for the hand. They were kissing up, all comfortable now.
Nah,
publicity stunts. Let's stay out of
that shit was a publicity stunt. Yeah, like, nah, fuck that.
I get she has a show, so she wants the people to watch it. Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. But it's exactly what you just said. Niggas don't care.
Niggas don't.
Like, say she really did dump him, right? Say she did really leave him in Dubai. Nigga didn't give a fuck. I'm in Dubai, nigga.
And I'm
like,
a multi-millionaire.
Bitch,
like I can get another.
You know what I'm saying?
Tomorrow.
Like I could fuck anybody. I could go to the next city and do whatever I want to do, and I'll have fun. Like, bro, fuck that. Like I don't care. I do not care. And it's sadistic. It's toxic. I don't give a fuck. But bitches push us this level because
sensational.
They push us to this level. I'm sorry because the fuckery, bruh. You do it for one person, and then you realize it's even this one person doesn't appreciate it, and it's not worth it. So you know what? I'm gonna do it for all these hoes, eventually, when one hoe finally is like, you know what, I would like it if you just did this for me only, and just us together. Then maybe I'll just settle down. Maybe that's a big one. Maybe.
All right. I was actually talking to one of my men, this week about this thing, right? Because, dude, you see, there's this notion right now that every chick is replaceable. Granted, most of them are, because most women are the same thing. Most people are the same thing, you know?
No.
So I was like,
you're fucking the same bitches.
Yeah, basically. It's like they all come line produced. Even my brother always makes the joke, like Durban women, and also I think Wesley said it before, Durban women are all shaped the same. They all have the same ass. They're all shaped like vases.
Yes, sir.
Small titty,
That's
big
true.
ass, shaped like vases. Like it's like the same carbon cutout, same type of looking chick, light skin chick with the round face, who's kind of like thickish fat, but she's like a couple biscuits away from being fat.
Yo, that one there was a violation. Personally, I wouldn't have it.
Kind of yo, like, same type girl.
That's so
right?
true.
Nah,
That's facts.
A lot of these,
that's facts.
South Africa, see, you know, I've noticed, bro, globally, thick girls in like Latin America, these chicks have tight stomachs. These chicks damn near have abs, fresh, you know, like their bodies, bro, like they go gym. Those girls go gym, right? Our thick girls are like, bro, you just fat without a stomach. Like, you fat and you remove some ribs. Because like they have big arms, but that's not what it's about. The point is, I'm going on a tangent.
Sensational.
Homie was about to go ham.
Charged up.
Actually, no, damn it. I'm telling you,
they have
you're
that
not
chicken
thick,
wing.
you're fat. You're not thick, you're fat. You have the chicken wing, bro. The arms always tell me.
No,
The
but
face always
no,
tells
bro.
me, bro.
That chicken wing tells you that she can cook like a motherfucker.
She can
That
cook.
chicken
That's
wing.
an arm of love.
Ooh,
No, that's an
you
arm
fly
of,
into
that's an arm-
heaven.
No.
He takes you to heaven with those wings.
No.
That's how you get to heaven with those
real
wings.
though.
Cut.
Real though.
No, niggas. That chicken wing shows a lack of discipline. I cannot push weight with this woman because Biggie said, it was commandment number 4, never get high off your own supply. If we chefing with the Pyrex in the kitchen, bro, I need you to cook that up and serve. Not cook that up and
Okay,
then
but wait,
be
hold
woofing the
up.
supply too. Nah.
How's she gonna know that the food is good for you if she don't taste it?
No, a teaspoon is good enough, bro. Don't have half the thing. Ho. Ho. Bro, how are you gonna say, oh, is the soup good?
Don't you roast our
guy.
woman, bro. We love him fat. I ain't even gonna lie. I love him fat. I love that chicken wing, bro.
No
I
lie.
love
I'm
that
not
chicken
really
wing, bro.
busting on fat women. Like, to me, love what you love. It is what it is, isn't it? I like them small and portable. That is just my thing. But I like them portable, bro. I like it like a Tesla, bro. Like a Tesla, bro. Just unplug it, plug it.
You want to smuggle your chick places. You want to smuggle her
bro,
everywhere.
across the line, boy. We're putting in this work like a Mexican. I'll be here all week. I'll be here all week.
I woke up working like a Mexican.
Bro, you know how it's so funny how that's all good, but if we say the same thing like with Zimbabweans, bro, it's suddenly xenophobic because I think it's the same thing.
Bro.
It's African women, basically.
No, I mean like the Mexican reference.
Oh yeah,
'Cause,
working
like-
hard, like yeah.
As in-
But yeah, people will choose whatever they want to get offended by.
Yeah.
But
but
you see,
But I went on a tangent. Back to the topic at
Yeah,
hand.
yeah.
Like, yeah, it's like a lot of them are like that. But every now and again, you'll meet a girl who's on a particular wavelength. Like you can replace like her functions. You can replace what she does. You can kind of replace the WAP. You can replace like all the nice things she does. But like her individuality, like she's just a beautiful person. Like she's a good person. Like you can't really replace that bit. So I get this thing of, yeah, most hoes are rinse and recycle, but there's like the few like really decent girl that, yeah, you know, she may be rough around the edges here, but you know, she's a good person. So a little bit of it may not be replaceable. Most of it is. that's the point I was trying to make.
Bro, the
Hey,
weekend
this fat
said,
host distracted me. Hey,
bro,
this fat host
listen,
distracted
the
me,
weekend
bro.
said,
Jesus.
Durban girls all look the same. I can recognize. Wait for it.
Durban is South African, bro. Because I swear to even go up north, bro.
Ah, Nigerian woman. Yeah.
Not
You
that
do not
north.
play there.
I meant like Gauteng, Joburg, Pretoria North. But yeah, if you want to go that north, you can too.
Bro.
Lagos.
But one thing that must be said, though, I've deeped it and I really realized that South African women, I actually read it on a list, South African women are top 10, the number 6 in the world's most attractive women. Because South African women are baddies, bro.
Who's
South
number
African women
one?
are just-
Are they bad?
it was Ukraine, I think.
What?
Ukraine. Yeah,
That's a
I know
fucked up
you.
list.
No, it's not.
That's a
Ukraine
fucked up
produces stun. You see, Ukraine and
Nah,
Russia.
sorry.
Stun.
Well, here's the
Sorry.
problem.
You see, we like chocolate. We like chocolate. That's the
No,
thing.
here's
We
the
like
problem
our
with
women black.
Europeans. Europeans only care about face. There's no package with Europeans. They only care about face. As long as the face is nice enough and the body is good enough, they're fine. But they only care about face and how cute the chick is. We're talking about full package. We can have a naturally
Package,
voluptuous woman from Africa, bruh. Especially a Zulu woman. You know what I'm saying? Zulu women should just have that natural curvature.
Crazy because
You're gonna need
I'm-
your license.
Or even
I've
let's
noticed,
step out of SA for a second. Ethiopia. Have you seen Ethiopian women, bruh? Oh,
African
Gorgeous,
women are
full
well, just a
package.
vibe. African women are just a
Bruh.
vibe. But like jokes aside, like I feel like a lot of niggas are hitting out at South African women because they're taking L's. But I think in terms of Africa, who's the strongest? Who are like the Ballon d'Or winners? Who would win Ballon d'Or? Like the baddest girl in the continent.
I give it to the Ethiopians, dog. Yo, they're the most gorgeous women I've ever seen, bro. Yo,
Yeah, Ethiopians. Yeah, okay.
I say between
Ethiopia.
Tanzania and
hey, Plasna Labo.
yeah, about Tanzanians, boy, or Tanzanians, however they pronounce it. They're gorgeous. They're gorgeous.
And they can fuck. Tanzanians can fuck, bruh.
I'll get
No
you,
lie.
dog,
They
dog.
got
I was gonna
Yo,
make a, yo, I was gonna
that's
make
some
a
good
food
pussy.
joke. Yo, I was gonna make a food joke. Never mind. And you
Yeah.
said Ethiopians too, so doubly so. Hey, never mind.
Come on.
Because you always notice it's those type niggas that in the comrades marathon and in the Olympics, them niggas run for days and they good. So I can figure like girl on top is actually gonna be a girl on top. It's not she's gonna be on top like Bayern is on top. She's not gonna be on top like Arsenal's on top. She's not gonna be on top for a few moments. She's on top and she's staying there. You know what I mean?
Bruh, speaking of soccer, did y'all watch this week? Any games? Where do you guys want to start?
I watched tons. I watched Man United choke again. I watched
fuck you.
I watched Chelsea do a thing because like, that game was uncomfortable for you niggas, but you still came with the result. So that's what league winners are made out of. I watched Barcelona last night.
Oh my gosh!
Get
Oh my
absolute
gosh!
chefed.
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh!
Chef by Atleti.
You
Atleti
see,
let
but
them go.
oh, Barcelona, bruh.
What about y'all niggas?
It's now getting bad, bruh. It's not funny anymore. Like shit, it's horrible now. Like
Oh,
even
no,
the way
I
they were
love it.
passing around them, bruh, and the chances they missed were like clear cut. Those were like FIFA passes, bruh, where you break the offside trap like every time you get forward, bruh. Nah, bro.
Yeah.
It was sad as shit for me to see.
I love it. Because you see, there was in the 2000s, bro, Barca fans acted like they were football royalty. They acted like they were above everyone. Look at y'all niggas now. Nah, man, they must enjoy it. Talking shit, yeah.
Bruh. What they
tiki-taka.
you see what they did to Chelsea again. VAR versus Chelsea again. Niggas pulled back the whole fucking tape to 18 seconds before when it wasn't even a clear foul was committed. The defense, bruh, you could have attacked and come back twice during that duration, those 18 seconds. So now all of a sudden when Werner scores, oh no, we pull it back all the way back to that foul. How the fuck do you do that? Niggas were waiting, bro. I know there isn't. If you don't believe there's an agenda against Chelsea, you're watching with your eyes closed, pretty much.
I honestly believe that every team believes that there's an agenda against them.
No, bro. Vern has 16 goals disallowed. Yes, most of the time he was offside, but most of them were just some fuckery from VAR, bro. Like that doesn't make sense. It's something that wasn't, or that seemed like a foul, that or may not have been a foul from way before advantage was played. People carried on. Now when the goal is scored, you want to pull it back? Nah, bro. Weird
I
shit.
see you still.
But I hear you where
It's
everyone
like
has
the same
these
thing with
conspiracies.
offsides. It's the same with offsides. I hate how refs just let it go forever. Then they choose to let the thing. Then they'll raise the flag, and then it's whatever. But wait, let's start with Man United, bro. Let's start with Man United because we had this conversation weeks ago when I was like, bro, Ole is all sauce and no substance. Reminiscing about the great United days and all that feel good stuff, but he's not bringing the results, bro. These men went and got you Varane. They went and got you Sancho. They went and got you CR7, and you can't beat Everton. What? Pogba.
Okay. Can we just stop
Van de
for a
Beek.
second? Everyone knows that whenever we go to Everton, there's like, I'm not making excuses, but like everyone knows Everton has gives us a little bit of an issue. I don't know
Sounds like an
why,
excuse to
but
me.
it does.
Okay,
Listen,
okay. Put
no.
Everton. What about
Wait,
young
hold
boys?
on. What
What about Villarreal?
No, but hold on. I hate when people want to pull up history of past fixtures and be like,
Yo.
okay, sure, we've won 10 times here, we can't, bro. If you're not in form, you can lose that match. So it's like if you say Everton and United was like a little derby of some sort or a little jewel of some sort, it's fine, but you guys usually win though. Like you guys are usually get on top. And the team you guys have, bro. Come on, yo.
The team, it's a super team.
Nah,
This
Everton
team
is
should
dope
be-
though.
No, Everton is definitely good, but this is a super team. What United have, just man for man on paper, that's a team that could possibly win the Champions League and the league. This
The
is
only
a
problem that I
quality
can
team.
honestly say we have is
Your coach.
we don't know what the fuck. We don't know what game Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is playing. We don't know. No one knows. Everyone's surprised by the formation every single time that we play. So dude, that's the only, like, you're right. Yes, the coach is fucking us over. But the rest of the team, I think they're sorted. And yeah, but here's the thing: who are we gonna get as coach? That's the only question I have.
Antonio Conte.
Are you
Simple.
sure?
What do you mean? Are you sure? This guy's a no nonsense, title winning, bad motherfucker. He wins titles everywhere. He's never been somewhere where he hasn't won a title. He's never been with a club that hasn't won a title with. So come on, man. That's a bad motherfucker.
He's gonna get there. He's gonna get there and dick down on smoke. He's just gonna be on smoke.
Smoke from jump. He's gonna whip everyone into shape. Cristiano will be like, yeah, you see someone with some real mentality. Not okay. But here's the thing with English. Wait, hold on.
Wait, sorry, bro.
Yeah.
Before you go, like the sign of a bad coach whose time is almost up, it's how he alienates players. See, when coaches start alienating players, like how man is doing Van de Beek so dirty, that's when you can see that the it's starting to tick. Because that group of players you alienate start getting bigger and bigger, and niggas start forming camps.
It's because they can't find the issue, so they alienate someone and put the blame on them.
Exactly. Like with Martial, I think with Martial deserves way more playing time, and yesterday he proved it. So I think, like even with Cavani, bro, at some point Cristiano just took the flame and it was just like, oh no, the torch, took the torch, and now everyone is just like, no, Cristiano's gonna do it. Oh, Cavani, guys, do we forget that Cavani was signed a few months ago? Oh, guys, Martial's been the starter this whole time. Now, what about him? Like you said, Van de Beek. What about him?
Cavani was signed a few months ago. Cavani's a sniper. You can't tell that nigga shit, bro.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. He can't neglect him. He was neglecting him.
My bad.
When you're playing a league is not like a knockout competition. With a league, your squad is not 11 players. With the league, your squad is all 21 players. Because you're gonna get injuries, niggas are gonna hit form, there's gonna be rotations. You need to make sure everyone is firing on all cylinders. And that's one thing Pep does really well. With his City squad, it's not just the first 11 that he keeps on form. It's also the bench players. It's also the fringe players. It's also everyone who's coming in and out of the lineup. So Ole's doing a terrible job.
I wonder how.
Where's Matic can't play 90 minutes. But in games like this where you need to stabilize the midfield, Matic should be able to come in for a young 60. Just like a young 60, 50 minutes, take him out as soon as the second half starts. Just stabilize the midfield and go forward.
I'm happy all of the niggas at Chelsea from Chelsea started fizzling out. Thank goodness. Because those niggas just left on a whim, like, it's sure. Except for Mata, but Matic just jumped ship. We're like, oh, okay, sure, we'll see. It's fine. I'm so glad that he fizzled out. William too. Bro. Everyone that left Chelsea for dumb reasons. David Luiz, all of them.
But don't lie. The exes that got away, bro.
De Bruyne.
You have a lot of exes that got away. De Bruyne.
Got a lot of exes that got away. Yeah, no, De Bruyne, that was a rough one, bro.
Mourinho,
that was rough.
Mourinho, we had him and we had both of them at the same time under Mourinho.
And you fucked it up.
Now Mourinho, bro, he didn't know how to use De Bruyne, in my opinion.
There was a point also when you guys were struggling with like Demba Ba and Torres, and there was Sturridge there in Liverpool doing a Mazza as well. Because he left you to go Liverpool.
Yeah, but
obviously now it's like whatever, because Sturridge didn't end up. But at that time, you would probably look at Sturridge killing it with Suarez there and Sterling. You're like,
yeah, but it wasn't really a one that got away. It was just for 2 seasons and dead. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It was just
dead. Playing today, Liverpool. Liverpool's playing Man City.
Yeah, that's a big game. Who do you think's gonna do it? Obviously, at the time of recording, you think so?
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be a draw.
And
the only reason
Liverpool are lucky as shit, bro. Fuck.
I don't think they're
yeah, they are.
Salah is a.
Nah, he's an animal. He's an animal. He has to leave.
Gunman.
Next season, he has to go.
To go where?
Madrid. He has to go.
Why would you go to Madrid though? Bro?
Why would
Madrid
you leave?
Is a shambles. Like, look,
yeah,
Madrid is still a prestigious club. It's still a prestigious club. Like, I get why Mbappe wants to go there. He's been a fan of Madrid ever since. I get that. But like, it's a shambles.
No. We need to stop calling
at the
clubs.
Same time.
We need to stop saying that clubs are in shambles. Barcelona is in shambles. Madrid are still winning, bro. Come on, come on.
Yeah. Okay. Listen, I'll say it like this: in comparison to what we know Madrid to be, in shambles. Like, Madrid are getting wiped by like weird Sheriff Tiraspol. Did you see how Madrid lost to a team that it's the first campaign in the Champions League ever, and Madrid lost? And what a goal! that Till guy, what a goal! Volley from out the box. Courtois got chefed. Madrid lost in the Bernabeu to some war-torn country team, bro. Those niggas after the Champions League night, the next day, those niggas had to go back to their jobs as plumbers and electricians.
Bruh,
this was like things like that, bro.
To me, and small L's like that aren't really big to me, because Madrid will do the same thing. They'll lose random games, winning enough to get to the knockout stages. Once they get to the knockouts, they become a whole different team and start pummeling people until someone catches them. It's just a cycle with them.
Well, ever since Ronaldo was Uncle Ruckus, man. Fuck.
Yeah.
The nigga will use words he don't really know.
But now Ronaldo really was the catalyst to every team that he's been in. This United squad is not helping him at all.
Because this United squad.
No. The squad is no wait. Can I just say this though? Like I said, the squad is willing, more than willing. It's just the way that it's look at it this way, bro. McTominay should not be playing on the same in the same squad as Pogba and Fred. They are all, McTominay is a holding center, right? And Pogba can be sort of a moving forward, or even if he's playing defensive mid, he can also be a moving defensive mid, right? So I don't understand how you can have.
Yeah.
Pogba's
why would you? It's like redundant. He's more of an 8, but it's like I get what you're saying. It's like you having a lot of the niggas who do the same thing and who all have the same
exactly at the same time. And how and then you have someone who needs, because Ronaldo needs to be fed the ball sometimes. Let's just be honest.
Bruno
needs to be fed the ball.
Pause.
Okay, but Bruno can't be the only one feeding him. Let's say Bruno's out on the outskirts, right? Who's
Bavaria's having a ball? Yeah, no pun intended.
Oh my god, niggas! No. Jesus. All right, continue. My bad, G.
But like I'm saying, if he's out on the outskirts, say Bruno just was out on the outskirts. Maybe it was the ball was coming in from a free kick, right? Comes back, lashes out onto the center, right? If you have someone like Pogba, he can still execute a killer pass, right? You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
People like McTominay, it takes them a while to think about what they're gonna do. You know what I'm saying? Or Fred is gonna fuck it up anyway. I know that for a fact.
I need you to face the reality. Your squad is good enough. All these scenes,
exactly.
A good manager would sit McTominay down and tell him to do the bare minimum. Just stop the ball from getting into the box and just defend your backline. And then he'd organize your backline, because I don't know how many times through that backline, all four of the niggas were bunched up.
Trash, bro.
And bro, it's just nonsense, bro. It's like Ole Gunnar Solskjaer needs to go. Like at best, this guy is like, he needs to be like a motivational speaker or something, bro. Or like a kid manager or something.
Come on.
And get an actual
maybe
coach,
if he goes to the first division or something.
I'm getting it, bro. This man is all sauce. No,
do you want Lampard?
Yo, hey, fish and chips, Marco Silva. Fish and chips, Marco Silva, bro. I ain't get Lampard, another man. But yeah. Now we can go to you niggas, bro. I think Chelsea is doing well in terms of a league challenge, because even though they don't, like yesterday, that's a classic example of what title contenders do.
Yeah,
you may
but
have a really bad game, but you get it over the line.
Yeah, it's just that Chelsea is just, for me, I've always known that my team is a very bipolar club. They won't always get you there in terms of wins and everything, but when you accumulate or when you add all of them together, they get to the point where it's like, oh shit, the points tally up at the end. We're either second or third or fourth. But right now, I think we're the front runners in showing we want to actually win, even if the game is not going well for us. We actually want to, like, there's a bigger picture. You can tell there's a bigger picture to our play, like Manchester City and Liverpool. You can tell
your work rate is impeccable, though. I'm not even gonna lie. Your work rate is impeccable.
Yeah, but we can work rate the squad all we want, but if there's no goals, we're not winning. You know what I'm saying? Like in cricket, they say catches win matches. You know, goals win matches.
Mm-hmm.
If Lukaku and Werner.
Another thing about Chelsea, bro, there's so much waste. There's a lot of waste in Chelsea.
Oh,
There's a lot of great talent there. Ziyech, bro, such a baller, dude. So cold, that nigga. So cold. But he's not really seeing action like that. Also, Kai Havertz. I mean, he's seeing action, but the man is just being a waste man.
Bruh.
So far. Yeah, like I was saying, dude. My upbringing, like African spirituality, was nowhere to be seen. Right? My parents never brought me up on that, because they weren't even raised like that. Even my grandparents, like from my grandparents on both sides, like on my mother's side, they were all Catholic. My pop's side, they were all Christian. So even my dad was raised on that type of thing, and I was raised on that type of thing. But I've been seeing, hearing, and noticing a lot of things that make me realize that, man, African spirituality is more than just vibes. Like there's some really real shit about this, bro. And obviously a lot of it's witchcraft based. Like it's always about like love potions. Wait, whoa, man, whoa, Lale. That's the normal. That's the normal
stereotype.
Base. That's the normal stereotype. Yes.
Yeah, I can hear what he's saying. He's saying the stereotype first.
That's the norm, but like I start hearing niggas talk about like how their ancestors are looking out for them, and man will tell me a story like, hey, I went on a drive, ganja, and my ancestors told me, yo, raw, take this route. I'll be like, all right, I listen. I get back home and I found out, bro, a truck rolled through that whole thing, and I'm like, what? There's no Jesus here. There's no nothing. And then this is just, I cannot chalk this down to anything. Like, what? There's no scientific explanation for this. Like, all right, still, she's in Pepo. You hit incense thing. The ancestors hooked you up with one thing or another. And then here it is. And be like, wow. Okay, boom. And then, look, dude, there's so many things like that where niggas will have mad hindsight about things. And I'm like, okay, no, all right, there's something to this. There's something to this. Like when men are like, abasekhaya bangibhekile, and like you find that niggas are actually ops are actually pressuring him on some witchcraft stuff, but then his ancestors are protecting him. And I'd be hearing a lot of those stories, and people be giving me testimonies about stuff they went through, and I'm like, all right, there's actually that tightrope. Like I'm starting to walk that tightrope. Like, which one is it? Because I feel like in terms of belief, man, I've heard some wild stuff. Haven't seen much yet, but I've heard some wild stuff. So that's what I'm saying. That African spirituality, like initially I wrote it off with the same stereotypical witchcraft stuff, but like the more people I've interacted with on that tip, the more I see it, like the divinity of it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man.
All I have to say, all I could add to that is, I don't want to look at it from the African spirituality aspect, right? I want to look at it from pure spirituality. Pure spirituality indicates that there is a God or there are gods, right? Depending on the way that the spirituality works. Now, what I find weird with people is how they'll shun African spirituality, but they don't have a problem looking at Hinduism maybe as a bright, as a more of a acceptable practice.
Yes.
It's the exact same fucking thing. Hinduism is the most, I think the most, I want to say, in modern times, it's the most
because there's a lot of gods and whatever.
Yes, of course. Like but my point is, even with those gods, they know that there is one God. Do you know that? In like ultimate spirituality dictates that there is. Yes, ultimate spirituality dictates that there is only one celestial being that led to all these other beings, right? And and God is not a person. And if once you're spiritual, with all spiritual forms, even with Buddhism, they learn this, that God is not a person. It's not a being. It's an energy. God is an energy. You can't feel it, but you can't touch it. You can't smell it. It's everywhere, Valley. It is everything. God is everything. And that's why you'll find so many people, some people, okay, in different spiritual realms, you'll find some people praise trees, some people praise animals, some people praise some people praise the stars, right? Why? Because these are all the celestial beings' forms, and we all celebrate the celestial being in different ways. Because I'm from Africa, I celebrate the spiritual being in the form of the underworld, where I can't even see, but the underworld, I know that the underworld operates, and that the underworld controls the world in which I am in, right? Now, where if you travel upwards into Tanzania, they'll tell you they praise the stars because they believe that everything, even their ancestors, go up into the stars. Now, that's ultimate spirituality because everyone is finding their answers from wherever they are looking. Because why? God is everything. God is everywhere. Done. That's spirituality.
Bro. Yes, sir. This nigga spitting.
Damn, nigga. Jesus, bro.
That's spirituality,
bro. Because we're finally going to give him a chakra episode.
No, I'm just listening to you. You're like going on powerful tangents, so I'm just listening.
Because my thing is that, the thing is, one thing I appreciate about my parents didn't grow me up as they all didn't. Oh shit! Jesus Christ!
They didn't grow me up.
The nigga will use words he don't really know.
How do you cross someone up?
Buffet. Aksiyo limlo amlel. My English data bundles.
How do you grow
Come
someone
on,
up?
come
They
on.
didn't grow me up.
Nah, they raised me. All right, Bam Kulisa. That's what I was trying to say. Jesus
They
Christ.
grow me up.
Anyway,
I'm gonna shout my game, boy.
hey, no, bruv. I have to return to the vernac. But anyway, bruv. They raised me in a spiritual sense, not a religious sense, because a lot of black parents who are Christians, it's all about the rules of the religion. It's all about. It's like, oh, don't touch ancestors. Don't wear your foreskin. Not foreskins, I mean.
The nigga will use words he don't really know.
These data bundles are dangerously low.
I'm sorry.
Dangerously low. They dangerously low. Yo, bruv, Ispandla, let's go and guess. Bruv, my data bundles are gone, blood. They're gone. Ispandla, let's guess.
I don't think
Audemars,
the
Audemars,
The AP. The traditional bust down. Yo. The traditional bust down, the original.
The traditional bust down, bro.
Sensational.
Hey,
the traditional rolling.
Bruv.
Sensational.
Hey, Fitz.
The traditional Richard Billy.
Sensational.
Hey, bro. Yeah, but you know the AP, bruv. You see, my parents, we always heard that AP is like a demonic or like the ancestors are demons. Like, I'm grateful that my parents.
AP got bedtime.
Sensational.
Yo.
As soon as it's under the bus is gonna come out.
Yo.
Vincent's AP, huh?
Sensational.
Yo, bruv. Traditional AP. Lovely.
Traditional
Sensational.
AP.
Sensational.
Sensational.
So sensational.
Sensational.
But yo, I was just saying, man, this whole thing. Hey, look at this guy, bro. He's saying we stupid when he's the one who whooped all that up. I told you. My man is in his element because we're doing the chakra things. We're doing the chakra ones. So I was just saying, man, I was just lucky that my parents didn't bring me up on that. They were like, we don't do that type of stuff. We're on this. So that type of stuff, I'm not ready to call it demonic, whatever. We're just not on it. So when time comes for me to interact with it, I'm not doing so from an antagonistic, hateful kind of way.
Yes.
It's just ignorance.
Yes.
Because I feel like in a lot of cases, man, there's a little bit of a self-hatred joint with these things, because no matter how you feel about Christianity, whatever, the reality is I come from this. Somewhere in my lineage, this was the norm. You can go 3 generations back and this form of spirituality was the norm. So for me to say that all these years, all these millennia, that it worked for my ancestors, and for me to suddenly turn my nose up to it is off. But if you find an alternate form that serves you well, why not? Anything that helps you be the best version of you in accordance to what the Most High wants for you in his place in the universe, or your place through him.
Can I say something about the African? Can I say something about the African version of church, right? I'm not talking about the Roman Catholic. I'm not talking about the clergy. You know those? No. I'm not even talking about. There's 2 types of churches in Africa, right? Or there's 3 types. There's 3 types. There's the ones where it's about praise and worship, which is where you get your Zion, your Church of Africa. You could consider them Pentecostal. You could consider them Pentecostal, right? Now they're literally using the African form of spirituality, but mixing it with the church form, or the Western church form of spirituality. Now, here's where I like that church. It brought together worlds that were apart, because for one reason they realized that.
Oh, do you mean I'm a Nazareth?
Yeah, No. Well, they might call them Africans. They're African, like purely African spirituality. In fact, yes.
Right.
In fact, yes, you're right, because they read the Bible as well. You're right. You're right.
Yeah.
I also consider them part of this analogy, because they brought together worlds that were at war, and they did that for a peaceful reason, right? They knew they were melding two worlds together, and they did it perfectly. Whereas today, that's why their churches are still standing strongly and they're growing steadfastly, right? Because they said, okay, fine, we understand what kind of spirituality the Western world is bringing to us, and we can somehow apply it to ourselves. Because let's be honest, I'm not going to say that Africans were savages back in the day, but there was a cleansing that the Africans needed, because all we knew was war, and that in itself was tarnishing the African spirituality, right? So when the two worlds collided, where the African spirituality was colliding with the Western spirituality, they saw that peace is the ultimate goal here, because at the end of the day, we worship one God. Let's bring our faiths together. And that was the whole point. And people along the line, somehow people got lost along the way, and some of them took it for as we now know, churches are for profit. Then they're NGOs basically today, because they take the same status.
No, they
exactly
for profits, but not for profits.
Exactly,
bro.
Now I feel you. Hold on.
One more church, bro. You forgot one more church,
which is
you forgot the most important church of them all, where we pray in Jesus' name. Well.
In Jesus' name.
Oh God.
Sensational.
In Jesus' name, sensational.
Sensations.
Pimpology.
Exactly. In Jesus' name, sensational. But yeah, just to cap off that whole
sensational.
Just to cap off that whole spirituality talk, I was quiet the whole time because I was listening. But here's a little conspiracy theory-ish sprinkle. Like, I want to sprinkle it like Salt Bay into this. I feel as if, as Africans, not even mostly Africans, but people of color mostly around the world, where our spirituality is deemed as demonic, because we are more in touch with what we have, or what we came up with, or our spiritual side. So when the white people or the people from the West, they were going around killing people, you can't do that believing in something. You can't go around killing people believing in something specifically. I feel as if Christianity is a byproduct of, we knew we had something, but we're going to constantly modify this thing and change it to how we want it to be. Instead of constantly following one pattern. You see Muslims, mosque, Friday, 12, every single week. They won't miss
since the beginning.
But it's
since
allowed.
The beginning of the religion.
Tests and exams if your students will get shifted for you, or you will come back and write later, because it is a strict faith. But no one you'll get Easter off, yes. But then if someone had to say, oh no, the day before Easter, we're going to have a church thing, whatever. No, it's because your church modified that for you. That's Christianity. Exactly. It's constantly being modified. Whereas other faiths and spirituality and let's say traditional spirituality is one thing and one thing only. Yes, it can evolve over time, where it's like you don't necessarily have to use certain objects and tools they used back in the day. You can use Western or modernized ones now. But other than that, it's still the same principle. Ours keeps changing. It's like, the most judgiest people on earth are Christians, but then in the Bible, we're told not to judge the next person.
Oh, wait,
craziness.
But my thing is this, right? I think Christianity suffers the popping complex. The thing of when something goes mainstream, bro, it becomes
that is so true.
Becomes disgusting, because everyone feels they have claim to it, and
hold
everyone
on,
wants to remix their own version of it.
Hold on. So the Bible is Michael Jackson's Thriller if it had to lose sauce. because everyone loved it
Hey.
around the world. It's the highest selling album of all time, the greatest album of all time. But then now people are like,
but can I say this though?
No, do you know what? No,
you
it's
know
even
why?
better.
But you know
You know
why
what?
it's fucked up though? You know why it's fucked up? Because it's not the original album that Michael Jackson made. It's the remix albums that all Asha are making in remembrance of him. That's why it keeps getting remixed so much.
Even better. Even better.
Honestly speaking, because think about it. Honestly speaking, think about it. How? First of all, let's just. As I was speaking to someone throughout the week, I was like, first of all, how do you put God into words? Let's just start there. Secondly, though the Bible, the Christian Bible, is made up of two other religions books, like the Quran and the Torah. So how the fuck are you guys gonna be in a different religion, but you're reading someone else's transcript? I don't understand that. I don't
Because
understand that.
It's simple, bro. It's because it's not Thriller. It's Marvin's Room. That's what the Bible is, bro. Niggas come through it in sad boy hours. The 3, 4, 5. Take care. You know what I'm saying? But no, on a serious tip, dude. It's been remixed too much. That's why all this nonsense is going on, and that's why like Christianity is the world's quote unquote most popular religion, but it's also the world's most made fun of and most not taken seriously joints. Like no one takes that thing
ridiculed.
seriously. It's ridiculed because it's ridiculous, because it allows everything. And bro, it's kind of become like it's like everyone has shares in it. Like no one can say anything, because I had a conversation with one of my mans and I'm like, yes, I identify and I believe in it, but I'm far from a decent Christian, like a sinner, the whole debaucherous thing. A man is doing a whole type of madnesses. But one thing I can say for myself is that at least I'm not delusional. I know exactly what it is. If I had to die right now, I know exactly where I'm going, because I'm accountable. Like I've lived the kind of life I've lived, and that's where it's gonna go. The problem is niggas who want to fool themselves into thinking they're all good by changing the scripture. Like this thing is this thing. This is what it says, and this is what it is. Like if I don't make the cut, which I know I don't, all right, it is what it is. But I'm not going to lie to myself and everyone and say, oh no, come as you are. Don't judge, don't judge, don't judge. Like that don't judge thing is the most misquoted thing I've ever heard. Because to me, it's like we're all fallible humans, right? We've all have made mistakes, we've all sinned, we've all done all that stuff. So if
according to religion, according to Christianity, you are born of sin, by the way.
We're all okay, but I'm saying in whether you look at it that phrase or you look at it in any other phrase, every single human is fallible. We've made mistakes, we've lied, we've done all types of mazes. So according to that mentality of don't judge, what gives you the right to put someone else in prison, gay? Because you have to make a judgment to put him in prison. What gives you the right to sell someone else? Or if you're killing someone else, you don't get to do that. No, because we should judge. We should uphold the moral fibers of society that make us as a people live the best life. It's just that we don't want to be accountable. We want to be able to do a maza and have no one say anything. Let's say, don't judge. Don't judge. Oh, don't judge. Don't judge.
Okay. I hear you. Although what you're saying is true, I hear what you're saying. It's just you. That's the thing. Interpretation. It's just that line. Everyone will interpret it in their own way. So you interpreted it in that way, but also at the same time, I don't think it's on that large scale. I feel as if the Bible is just a guideline where you can use it to help you. It's a tool to help you, but then at the same time, you have to be realistic in life. And that, okay, cool. Do you have consequences to your actions? And we have to put these systems in place to judge people, to ensure that they go through a proper process of finding out whether they're guilty or not. I feel as if that's not the judge part I take from it. I think it's from something of a humanly level of a normal level of, okay, cool, you have less than me, I can't judge you. The bigger aspects of it, that's another story. That's the thing. That's the thing about the Bible. It's all interpretation. It's how you interpret it.
You're right, because I mean, yeah.
My one thing is that I don't think it's open to interpretation. And I think the reason why it's so messed up is because we all think we can come with our own versions. I look at the Bible like a phone, right? A phone can allow you to go to Google, it can allow you to do everything. But if you are disconnected from the power source, you're going to run out of battery. So you've got the phone in your hand, which is the Bible. But if you don't connect to the power source, which is the Most High, you're always going to go wrong. And this is the thing. That's why, to me, I'm much more comfortable saying, hey, I get what it is, and I'm not going to try mix it, and I'm not delusional about myself. I know that I fall short of the mark, versus this thing that niggas do where they take what it is and then they try to remix it so they fit themselves in that mold to say, hey, I'm holy, I'm this and that. Like, this is why I keep saying that. To me, it's like, yes, judgment is crap when you're judging to make yourself feel better, because people, that's what people do. I judge him and he's shit, therefore I am better. They delusional as well. But my thing is just like, we need to uphold standards. And the problem is, when a standard is inconvenient for us, that's when we want to shift it. Jesus Christ, this is all deep in here.
Yeah, I feel you.
Yo, this is spiritual. Yo, preaching. Man is preaching. A nigga needs mad organs here, bro. Yo. And the Lord said, amen.
Bruh, but I know, gents. You know, I was actually really thinking this whole time about the Zulu drip we were talking about when we had the bust down AP, and then you know the headband, the Zulu headband.
Yo, bruv.
Yeah. Mkhele.
Yep.
Mkhele, yeah.
It's a Zulu headband.
Oh, bruh. And even the Zulu chain, bruv. The Cuban link.
But our headband signifies our sets. We're ripping our sets, but that's our rag. That's
yo,
it's our flag.
What?
The gang banging, you know what I'm saying? That's a trip. And then we have the ankle bracelets. If you don't know about those, you don't know about the ankle bracelets.
You don't know.
I know. You don't know.
And the ankle we got the red bottoms, bro. We got them red bottoms. Imbatata, boy. Red bottoms. Alexander McQueen.
Traditional red bottoms. So styled, dripped out, bro. No one can touch us. You know the jacket, bro. You know it's not even a jacket. It's like a highline poncho. You know what I'm saying?
Oi.
The Zulu poncho.
The chest piece. Yeah. See, I forgot what it's called. But you know what, bro? One thing I have to say, as much as I was brought up, I was raised away from like the Zulu culture, but bruh, you should start to me, bro. It just does something to me. Just the drip, the culture, everything about it just does something to me. It touches.
But that's the thing, yeah. That's the thing about music.
Me.
That's the thing. I was also thinking that to myself. Like, yes, I'm a hip hop head, but if I hear Maskandi, Statamia, any of that, I can vibe to it, even if I don't have to do it out loud, because it's black music. It's in my bones. I can't help but you know what I'm saying, but feel it, you know what I'm saying?
Yo,
so I understand 120% what you're saying.
Bro,
you can't help it at all.
Bro.
Anything that has soul in it.
Bro, another
that's
thing,
true.
blood. Another thing. I'm a suburb kid, bro. Like the whole clever black coconut, whatever, cool. But the moment niggas like Shang, Ngangelena, Sowalis, Nandingamond, I'm like, yeah, hell yeah, nigga. What? I'm on that.
You know it's better when a nigga says your clan names when a chick does.
Yo,
when a woman says your clan names.
You see, someone said
the nigga will use words he don't really know.
Whew. Anyway,
yeah, I'm correct. But Fitz, there's just a point. That's cool. But this English thing is not working out today, hey?
Bro. A chick said my clan names to me, and I was like, like literally, I just turned around like, okay, damn, son.
Where'd you find that?
Where did you find this?
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Please insert that. That needs to be in rotation. Damn, son, where did you find this clip? Oh man, you gotta put that right there.
But let's go, niggas.
But geez, yo, man, what a spiritual episode, man. We gave you the good. Today, we gave you the good. Man, I don't think you don't get any better than that. When I said this is the world's most sensational podcast, it's not just the world. It's the next plane of existence.
Sure.
It's the most in the celestial heavens. It's even the most sensational podcast there too. You know what I'm saying?
Sensational.
So as usual, man, keep it tight. This was yours truly, Mr. Fear Bavaria.
Wesley Sniper.
K.A.N.E.
And you know what this was. You know what this is. And you know what this always gonna be. This is the Let Me Mansplain Podcast, where everything goes. Just as long as you can mansplain it. Keep it sensational.
Sensational.
We go.
Sensational.
We out here.